Hey y'all, it's Taylor here, and we are in week 3 of our 21 days of prayer and fasting. And I have a word for you today. Okay, let's dive in. Have you ever stated something or a thought that resembled, what's the point? You're putting in time, you're putting in energy, you're putting in effort, and it just feels like it's useless. That was me, honestly, not too long ago. I was at a conference that we go to every year, and I was, having conversations and talking with people, and a few of them came up to me and was just like, hey, I've seen your social media. Your posts have really encouraged me. And I was like, really? My posts encouraging you? Interesting. And the reason why I felt that way, because honestly, I had stopped posting. It was taking up so much of my time. It was taking up so much of my energy with all the editing and trying to figure out what I want to post and all the things like that. And honestly, I just started wondering, who really cares? Who really cares about what I'm posting? And mind you, it's not anything like extravagant or anything. Trust me, it is not. But these people, they actually did care. And I realized something really powerful about this. What felt small and unseen to me was actually life-giving to someone else. And that's when the Lord reminded me that time is never wasted when you're doing work for Him. Paul says in 1 Corinthians 15:58, where we've been going and using this verse, the last part of this verse, it says, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. I really like another translation. It says, nothing you do for the Lord is ever useless. Your work has not gone unnoticed. God sees every moment. He sees the moment that you've loved people who didn't love you back. He sees the moment of every time you served when no one said thank you. Every time you kept showing up, even when you were exhausted. Paul was reminding the Corinthians that both the good and the bad, the victories and the struggles, are useful to God. Because when you said yes to Jesus, let me tell you something, you became a minister. And so now your life is your ministry. And think about this, even Jesus had moments probably that felt to him like they were pointless. He was ridiculed by leaders. He was misunderstood by the crowds, and he was surrounded by people for the things that he could do, not for who he was. And I am sure there were days when Jesus was exhausted, maybe even discouraged. But guess what? He didn't quit. He knew his work was not being wasted. Every miracle, every conversation, every tear, every step toward the cross, it all mattered. And because he finished the work the Father had given him, we all now can experience eternal life. So when you feel like your effort doesn't matter, I want you to remember this. Jesus understands that feeling. And He is proof that it is worth it. Nothing done for the Lord ever goes to waste. So here is what I want you to do this week. Take a moment and just write out everything that you've done for the Lord with your life. Maybe it's something big. It could be something like leading a team. It could be something like serving faithfully or mentoring someone. It could be something small. It could be something like forgiving someone who hurt you, or praying for a friend, or choosing to have peace when it would have been a lot easier to fight back with somebody. So I want you to take that time this week to write all that down. And then I want you to pray, and I want you to thank God for using your story, your obedience, or even your struggles for His glory. Because when you become a believer, let me tell you something. Your life, again, it becomes a ministry. Every part of your story, every win, every wound, every moment you chose to love, God is using it. Don't stop. Keep running the race. Because in the Lord, your labor is never in vain.